Good evening. We are picking up where we left off last time. Just ahead of the elimination battle. Also, two things. Sorry, my throat might be a little bit hoarse. I was talking a lot before stream. It was kind of why I was a little bit late tonight. Sorry about that. Second, I got some help optimizing my audio setup. So with any luck, I should sound substantially better now. So fingers crossed that that's actually the case. Anyway, are you totally prepared for the elimination battle tomorrow? Once it begins, we can't go back. The enemy master is just a bully, but his servant's a tough woman. Still, I know that we'll win. Positive feedback so far. I love to see it. Now I just have to remember how to play this game in time for the first boss fight. You know what, though? It's just a game. If things get bad, I can still just cut the connection. No, you cannot. So what's there to worry about? I need to chill out. Tomorrow's the day, Ariel. How are you holding up? If we both win, we might fight each other next. I still wish you the best. When the Holy Grail War is over, I'm going to profess my feelings to the one that I love. What's with that look? I refuse to die. My determination will not be vanquished. Yeah, no, she's going to die. Let's see if Caster has any, new dialogue for me. Nothing new. Also, if you weren't there for Friday, I've also dramatically improved my tracking. Yeah, it's simple enough to check for new dialogue on Caster. I don't mind spending like the 30 seconds doing it. Let's sweep the roof, see if there's any dialogue boxes. There is Rin. I don't think there was Rin here yesterday. Tomorrow's the elimination battle. It looks like your memories have yet to return. Your opponent is a master from a Magi family. Don't underestimate him too much. I can't wait to see the results of the matchup between the Black Slate and the Game Champ. No, if I fought Game Champ, I would lose. She is far more powerful than I am. Anything new in here? No? So, tomorrow's the day of the elimination battle. 2 unicorns enter the Ivory Shore's waters in harmony, and only one receives the crown. Interesting metaphor. I'm less of a unicorn and more of a fox, though. I would say it's a common mistake, but it's really not. Imagine losing by default because you couldn't find your cipher key. Couldn't be me. I got those both right? Yes, I do. Okay, cool. Oh, also, I figured out what the problem was preventing me from, like, using fast travel earlier. For some reason, triangle and square were bound together, so if I hit one, it would hit both of them. Like, either one I hit, it would count as both of them. So that caused some weird behavior in situations where I would hit either. Ah, you brought me a tangerine. Thank you oh so very much. And here is your decoration, as promised. Be sure not to lose it or anything. I got a lamp. Unfortunately, my servant's a fox instead of a moth, so I can't really make full use of this. Arena's over here. Shinji, what did I say earlier? I won't work without reward. What? You want more money? You greedy money grover. Compliment accepted. I'm a pirate mercenary. The brighter my pile of gold, the more gusto behind my gun. Alright already, jeez, just hold your horses. I hacked into the arena and got it to generate more treasures, so... Oh, why hello little girl. Fancy meeting you here. Ariel, you're eavesdropping on me? Well, whatever. Now you know. Some treasure was generated on the second floor of the arena. My servant gets stronger the more she gets paid. Well, if you want any, you better get there before me. Bold words, Shinji, but can somebody like you really snatch all the treasure first? No, you can't help screwing it up. Nothing more than a small-time crook. You just called me a crook? You don't get to talk to me like that, you ungrateful servant. Okay, Ariel, meet you there. Even if you get there first, all the treasure will be mine. Only a stupid person loves money that much. But we're the ones who will look stupid if we let her power up, so let's go get in their way. I mean, I want treasure too. She is a fox. Wait, hold on. I love my servant and all, but sometimes he just doesn't listen to me. You and your servant actually respect each other? Mine is so hot that I can live with the disrespect. Alright, just double checking on the nurse. I don't recall if I have any spare stat points. Let's find out. Want to do an alteration? Sure. And given what I was told last time, I'm just going to put them all into magic for now. I forget which button is confirmed. There we go. This reminds me a little bit of Demon Fusion in Shin Megami Tensei. So, every time I do that to Tamamo, I'm scared that she's going to turn into something else. Because in SMT, whenever you fuse demons, there's a chance that it malfunctions and gives you something basically random. Not purely random, but pretty random. And it's like, no, please don't take my fox from me. I don't want the sludge. Okay, any mystic codes? Nope. I do have a return crystal. You said that these are both single-digit restorations, so I probably don't care about them that much. Compared to just healing her with an item. I think Shard was basically a full heal, and Powder was like maybe a third of her health. Let's get a few of each. 5,200? Oh. Well. Okay, so the smaller ones are more efficient. I'll keep that in mind. That said, a boss fight is the time and place to burn things. I almost forgot I could do that. System, save. Overwrite data. I'm a little bit nervous by the notion of having to race Shinji to things, but I'll do my best. This is the arena entrance. Should I head inside? Second floor. Okay, so there's bonus treasure, and I want it, and he wants it, and if he gets it, he gets stronger, so... Yeah, like, in general... Oh, that's cool, there's like a different title now. Generally speaking, in JRPGs, using items is like when you want to conserve like more precious resources like MP. Due to Shinji's hacking, you'll have to participate in a treasure hunt on the second floor of the first Chimeric Lunar Sea. During this event, for every item folder found by Shinji, his servant's strength will be increased by a certain amount. Thanks to Shinji's interference, the locations of the folders will change. Find them before somebody else does. Hi. So, you came after all. Don't worry, I'll keep the extent of your greed a secret, Ariel. Since we're both here, why don't we have a little competition to see who can find the most treasure? I'll be sure to go easy on you, so no need to take this thing too seriously. Yeah, since I was talking about SMT earlier, one of the strongest skills, actually, in that series is one that lets your summoned demons use items out of your pack. Because, like, you can get a consumable, let's say, that undoes stat decreases. So, like, if you have that consumable and then you have, like, a 99 stack of it, and then you give your demon the ability to use that item instead of giving them directly the skill that removes stat decreases, it basically lets them use it 99 times for free. And then, like, the more items you have, like, the more versatile it is. Oh. Well, that's unfortunate. Alright, this is the first one. I don't know if I could have gotten that one before him. He's going down the, he's going down the southern one. I'm not going to get there before him, I think. Unless it's in that room. Okay, no it isn't. This is way too easy. Yeah, but that's not going to be nearly enough. Damn, aren't we the greedy one? Okay. He's got two, let's cut him off on the other ones. Alright. For the sake of my own ego, I'm going to assume that I couldn't have got those before him. Break. Attack. Break attack. Actually... Nice crit, love to see it. I really do appreciate how much damage Tamamo does when she gets a spell off. Right? Luckily, Shinji can't run past me while I'm in a random encounter. Okay. Well, that was rude. I wish I had a better memory for this kind of thing. Then again, I remember little bits and pieces, so maybe I do. At least I'm not getting absolutely rocked every single turn like I used to. Right, do I follow Shinji and go this way? I feel like I do. I probably got time. Attack, attack, break. Attack, attack, break. Nope. I have a bad habit of forgetting which enemy I'm fighting immediately after I engage them. Sue likes to guard first, so maybe like this. There we go. Oh, this is getting a little bit low. This might be foolish, but I'm going for it. I got pirate booty. Crap. So, Ariel, you somehow managed to make it this far. Well, I have to give you kudos for keeping up with me. It's impressive, especially for one of the proletariat. But this is where your pathetic struggle will end. You bumped into me after all. Sorry, but it's game over, man. Alright, get going, Ryder. You got your treasure, so get to work. Jeez, what a pain in the ass. And, by the way, this miserable little pittance hardly qualifies as treasure. Oh well, as this is my job, no hard feelings, little girl. All things considered... all things considered, you would think that Tamamo being a fox would be a bit of a dead giveaway. Like, she's a fox from myth. She's not a boy, so she can't be Reynard. She's basically gotta be either Daji, Tamamo, or Kuzunoha. That's a lot of guards. What if I did this? What if I did this, and then this? Ow. Block, block, attack, block, block, attack. Block, block, attack, block, attack, block. Alright. Oh geez, that did a lot of damage. Let's see how this goes. Get stunned, nerd. Oh, she does so much damage. I'm a little scared of using my resources like this. Like maybe I should use a heal instead of an item. Yeah, I'll do that to save the item. Break. Hostilities will be terminated next turn, so maybe I should just play defensively, but at the same time she's breaking, so maybe I shouldn't. Let's see how this goes. I do appreciate that my actual spell heal. Oh no. Oh no. That could have gone so much worse. No, not that. Damn it, how could I? Hey, don't get so cocky. Anyway, this was a 1,000-year fluke. Ryder, what in the hell were you thinking losing like this? You were holding back, weren't you? Holding back? Of course I was. What? Even if I were to actually take this seriously, I did the best I could, all things considered. At best, I'm just a hired gun. I can't do much more than what I'm told. And anyway, you haven't paid me yet. Are you saying that it's my fault that you lost? Not exactly. But if that's how you see it, then maybe there's some truth in that regards. To be perfectly honest, I'm not really satisfied, but there's no need for you to worry about that, cherry boy. Running out of ammo because of somebody's magical deficiency can't be helped, so I kind of expected this. Shut your hole, you trigger-happy bitch. We lost solely because of your recklessness. There's no way in hell that you're better than me. You know that, right? Right? Is it really a good idea to say stuff like that? Even in this form, I'm nothing more than a merchant. I won't mince words when something of value is at stake. Ugh. I'm not listening to you. Stop talking and let's get out of here. You'd better win next time. Aye, Roger, Wilco, and whatnot. Just be damn sure you have enough ammunition on hand, got it? Being in debt goes against everything that I stand for. Oh cool, they're not racing me anymore. And I am no longer missing most of my blood. Ow. At least I came out ahead there. I don't know why I keep expecting it to attack instead of break first. It very consistently breaks first. Oh, more enemy info. Let's see it. So break, guard, attack, or it's breaking, so I attack, guard, attack, attack. Attack, guard. We take those. definitely see how... I definitely see how Saber would play with this combat system. I'm genuinely kind of curious what Archer would bring to the table. Because, like, Tamamo dips more into the skills, presumably. And Saber focuses more on, like, this triangle, presumably. What does Archer do? Stalling nuke setter? That sounds interesting. Pirate booty. Also, if I'm not mistaken, today is my last opportunity to grind. So I absolutely need to hit level 8, because that'll give me my second spell. And if at all possible, I should probably try to push to 9. Even if I can't get to 9, farming more money would be really nice, because then I could get more consumables. Yeah, more money prep for new mystic codes. That's also a thing. It's like, I do like gear. I like gear quite a lot, actually. Especially if it changes my appearance cosmetically. Oh, I'm so close to that level. Oh, hello. Pirate booty. Yeah, I was a lot more scared of this enemy last week. I think it just goes in a circle. So, given that really simple pattern and how much experience they yield, now that I'm no longer afraid of them, this is probably what I want to be farming. Yeah, I had like a week to stew on it. More info. Next level's not terribly far off. Getting that next spell, though, is definitely huge. Assuming that I actually have time to go and do my thing. Like, assuming that I'm not just immediately thrown into a fight with Shinji. I presume I'll have time to prep. But I don't actually know for certain if I will. They give me prep time? Awesome. Having 2 bits of info on this thing is really nice, as long as they don't both reveal the same thing. like how it had exactly 1 hit point. Yeah, these things also directly drop consumables, which is really nice. Exorcist Blade might be really good for the fight against Shinji, actually, because it can stun if she tries to use her Noble Phantasm. Here for a reminder? Sure. Now the level was incomplete. Was it? Well, that just means that it's time to lick walls. Let's go. It begins. I remember... Yeah, exactly, it's a great way to spend time waiting for respawns. I remember back in the day, searching for hit... Hello? I remember back in the day searching for hidden walls in Dark Souls in a very similar way. I literally ran through the entire game, hitting every single wall. I found exactly one that I hadn't known about before, and I felt so accomplished. In case you're curious, it was the one in New Londo Ruins. If you, like, jump down to where the Dark Wraiths are, there's like an archway there that you can hit, and it leads to a Titanite chunk. Absolutely not worth the effort put into finding it, but it was fun to find it. Alright, let's try this again. Oh, so scan doesn't even, Scan doesn't even really reveal them on the map at a distance, it just tells me what level they are. Okay, that's not as good as I thought it would be. That is good to know about how stats work. I was a little worried about having strength be baseline level. But as long as it's passively increasing, I'm okay with that. I wish I could turn the camera to look at this thing because I've forgotten what enemy it is and I don't remember what Crix is. Good to know. Ow. Something that I meant to set up today, like for my VTuber, was a way for it to like recognize certain items that I was holding and like spawn the prop in my hand. But I was so occupied all day that I completely forgot to do that. Assuming that I can set it up, I might not figure it out. We were this close to a flawless performance. Okay. I like how I put all that thought into it while it was one shot from death. Level 5 enemies don't seem to be incredibly worth my time. But given how I'm approaching this, I might not be able to avoid engaging them. The gap between that me getting mad at me and actually hitting me seemed surprisingly large. I should probably patch Tamamo up. It's fine, she's got blood to spare. She can lose a little bit more without it really having dire consequences. Okay, buffs like that are not permanent. Good to know. Valuable information. Yeah, exactly. That's kind of like where cheaper healing items shine, that are more efficient. They're good for downtime. There we go. She didn't just say, could you get me something fried next time? She specifically asked for avarage. Wait, hold on. Is my chat overlay only popping up with every other message? I might just be missing things, because it's kind of small on my preview. Only every other message? That's a problem. Hold on. Oh, I know it went wrong. Okay, it should be fixed now. Really simple fix because I did a very silly thing earlier. Just a little bit scuffed as a treat. The thing that I'm using to make my chat overlay is a work in progress. Like it's not like a dedicated feature complete chat overlay. It's like built into something else that I was already using. And I prefer minimizing the number of programs that I have at once. So I was like, okay, I'll use this thing that's a part of what I'm already using. But that results in a little bit of weirdness here and there. A little bit surprised that I haven't found a secret passage yet. But I'll probably find it on the second trip. More info on that guy? Love to see it. Vanishingly little reward. But that's fine. I'll be hanging out with the horns soon. I would say that we're roughly halfway through our sweep, but I didn't touch the squiggly bit at all, so we're really not. That's coming up now, shortly. On the plus side, I did just... Oh, hello. Wasn't I in here last time? Well, that's interesting. I guess I wasn't. You don't have to look up a map. I am entirely willing to lick walls. later on I might get a better sense for like where secret things are located. But for now, this is the best tool in my kit. And if nothing else, while exploring a floor, I will have like the completion thing to be like, hey, you didn't find everything. Just knowing that things are there is kind of huge by itself. I'm learning a lot about these enemies. I just question if they'll still be a thing that I have to deal with in the next set. All this information might be useless. Tomomo's at about half, which doesn't really concern me with Shinji not hanging out. If that bug doesn't want to fight me, I'm not going to fight it. It's not worth the experience I'd get from killing it. It's a small thing, but I actually really like the sound that Tomomo's footwear makes when it clatters on the ground. Like when she jumps back and lands, it makes like a really satisfying clack noise. Heals. I don't think those technically count as heals. I don't know the proper term for it, but like the entire shoe is elevated, not just the back end. I also like how the lower level enemies aren't aggroing onto me anymore. They know better. Platform shoes. I don't know, like, the kind that Tomomo are wearing are, like, specifically a Japanese type that I've seen around. I don't know if those would be called the same thing. They might be, I just don't know if they are. I might look that up during break. We are pleasingly close to another level. Wait, the original release didn't have subtitles in battle? That seems like a questionable decision. Voice lines indicate noble phantasms. Good to know. I hadn't actually caught on to that one. We are so close. Are you sure that there's... What are the odds that that shortcut that I uncovered was the only hidden bit, and I'm just spending a bunch of time finding nothing? I mean, I guess I'm spending time waiting for enemies to respawn while I get that last level, so it's not wasted time. Oh well, I'll find out soon enough. I'm getting close to the end. After this fight, we're going to take a 5-minute break, by the way. It's getting to be about that time. Yeah, I assumed that the missing chests were the as-yet unspawned contest chests. I wonder if I could throw the pirate booty to Ryder during our fight to make her stronger. And Tomomo would be like, "What are you doing?" You're so close to that level. Putting a secret inside of a secret would be a very funny thing to do. Okay, for realsies, 5-minute break here. Please use this time to refill your beverage, go to the bathroom, anything that would take you approximately 5 minutes. I will see you shortly. I return. Where was I? Not there. Once we get back to that green square, then I'll be done. You're pretty sure the shortcut's the only thing I was missing? Well, it's gonna be confirmed closely enough now. Or shortly enough now. Okay, surely this will level me up. Yes, it will. Lovely. Par is 8 and I'm 9. Yeah, you're right. May as well heal her. I'm about to leave anyway. Though I will take any kills on, like, the bulls along the way that I can get. I will say, the animation for, like, her third attack combo, like her third attack in the combo, where, like, she whips the mirror around and, like, slams it into somebody. I really like the bite on that. It looks very satisfying when it lands. Yeah, no, that mirror is priceless. She should not be using it as a bludgeon. But it's also a noble phantasm. It's probably not that easy to break. Actually, that's a thought. I wonder if /when I unlock my own Noble Phantasm. Because I've got skills, but skills and Noble Phantasms are like different things. Especially since, if memory serves, Tamamo's Noble Phantasm gives her infinite mana while it's active. It's like, well, yes, I would love to use a spell every single turn. I'm thinking small. Oh. 6 spells in one turn at 1 cost. That's what I meant, yeah. Yeah. Attack, guard, break, attack, guard, break. Like, isn't it 6 turns to a round? So using a spell every turn would be all 6 attacks. Or am I mixing up my terminologies? Saying turns gets a bit confusing. It's something that you can get used to if you play tabletop games. It's like everybody gets a turn in a round. Which matters for, like, the timing of some things, because if it's like, okay, this activates at the beginning of the next round, it's like, okay, when is that? Well, it's right before the person who goes first takes their next action. Okay, I've officially licked every single wall, and that shortcut I think was the only thing I was missing. If it's not, congratulations, it has evaded my detection. I just gotta kill these cow things. And then I can kill Shinji. Which is something that I've wanted to do ever since I watched Unlimited Blade Works. Or at the very least, I want to see him cry more. But given that it's this game, I'm probably going to end up killing him. Shinji may die, but that's a sacrifice that I'm willing to make. If only every enemy had a pattern as simple as this. Oh well. I do kind of wish that the extra turns flowed a bit better. Like, if I do 3 standard attacks in a row, they just fire off like bang, bang, bang. It's very smooth. But then the extra turn is just like, hold on, let's do like a little cutscene cut in. Oh, those are pretty lamps. I like those. Tomorrow's the elimination battle, my dear master. I'm gonna grind that jerk into paste. Hiri miso soup then. Shinji Mato soup. Blech. Anyway, tomorrow let's review our information in our private room before the elimination battle. I actually didn't get all the treasures. I'm choosing to believe that the ones that Shinji grabbed are the ones that are being factored into that. I will, in fact, save my progress. Alright, elimination battle. Today is the elimination battle. I hope you're fully prepared. When I turn back to look at the person speaking behind me, I see Kotomine standing there. Right, the elimination battle is today, a day that will be the last for either Shinji or myself. Will somebody really die today? I mean, even though I can say the words, the idea that somebody's going to die is just too surreal. It can't be reality. Come to me when you're ready. You can do something trifling, like stop by the commissary if needed. Apparently finished, he opens the door and lets himself out. Alright, this is the very first elimination battle. Let's go fight Shinji on the battlefield. If you complete the information matrix on your opponent, you can raise its level to extra. You'll be able to see their moves as well as when they're going to use their Noble Phantasm. Well, everything's sparse, presumably because everybody's fighting death matches. I'm gonna save again just in case I can mess up organizing the information. Right, no new dialogue from Caster. The elimination battle has finally come. After I go to the Colosseum, I'll face Shinji in battle. One of us will die. I hope that the information that I've collected is accurate. I should review it. Shinji Mato, a friend of sorts from the prep period who I just can't bring myself to hate. Don't put those words in my mouth. The weapon that his treasured servant wields is... dual pistols. That's right. When I got a taste of her power in the arena, she was dual-wielding old-fashioned pistols. She and the socially inept Shinji made a good pair of troublemakers. She's like his wild big sister. Also, Shinji hid the note that he found from his servant. What did the note say that her Noble Phantasm was? A ship. Though the paper was old and the handwriting scratchy, I could read her ship's name, the Golden Hind. From her attack, I deduced that she captained a ship, and that's when I realized that her class was Rider. Although Shinji was pretty relaxed at first, he's gotten more on edge as I've gained more information. He's been downright childish at times, like when he blocked me from entering the arena. I've had a week to look at that ship name. I went into the library several times. And slowly but surely, I pieced together the true identity of Shinji's servant. Her true name is probably... Francis Drake. Francis Drake, a renowned pirate who circumnavigated the world around the Cave of Good Hope. A woman, who gained the instant fame after destroying the invincible Spanish Armada. At any rate, it's a lucky thing that I figured out her true name before the elimination battle. Shinji might be a fool at times, but there's no arguing that he's a hacker of incomparable talent. I hope these tidbits of information can bridge the difference in our skill levels. You know, fate turns a lot of historical men into women. For reasons, presumably. Francis Drake. The reason fate gives is that the people she beat were historically upset about losing to a woman, so they altered the narrative. Sounds about right. That's an ominous droning noise. Let's go level up before I forget. We'll just put everything into magic. Good news, Master. I've gotten back another skill. All of our fights will be that much easier. Can I look at what that skill does? Territory creation. This skill allows one to create a reality tailored specifically to their skills as a magus. Unfortunately for Caster, her personality is ill-suited for the task of manipulating reality, and she has great difficulty even creating a small-scale crafting studio for creating minor amulets and other types of low-level talismans. I still have all 3 command seals and no idea how I'd even begin to use them. Okay, I can mess up breaks and attacks, which are both very, very good. Dealing with guard isn't as big of a thing that I'm worried about, knock on wood. Okay, so the supply cabinet is just where people kill each other. That explains why it's locked off. I like how I'm anxiety saving. You will now enter the Colosseum and confront the opposing master. Are you ready? Remember, the only way to lead the Colosseum is to win. If you're ready, I'll open the gate. The way to the Colosseum is now open, young master. I wish you the best of luck and hope that you'll return. Remember, it's kill or be killed. Oh shoot, I meant to equip the thing that lets me, mess up enemy skills. Well, here we go. I could reset. Or I could just see what happens. Look who didn't chicken out and run away. Oh right, I forgot following directions is all you're good at. Get a clue, huh? Well, you can't say I didn't show you how awesome I was in the prep period. Never in a million years are you gonna defeat me. Should've ran away when you had the chance. You can do that. How the hell would I know? Rules like that aren't meant for me. But worms like you need a place to crawl away to, am I right? I mean, hey, I'm a fair guy. I don't like fighting against losers any more than the next talented guy. But I guess I'd better get used to it since nobody here can defeat me. My servant Eldrak and I are completely invincible. Man, you have some seriously shitty luck to have gotten paired with me in the first round. Don't worry, since we're such good friends, I'll make sure you go out with a big bang. Oh hey, check out my great idea. You gotta hear this, ready? Sure. Always a goody two-shoes, gotta love it. Well, I hope you'll take one more direction. Why don't you lose on purpose this time? Anything else is a waste of time. Obviously, even a landslide victory against you will cost me energy. Even decided battles like this one still are unfair because the victor has to waste their strength. That sounds lame, so do me a favor and just throw that match. Then I win and you don't get hurt, see? What you think? Makes total sense, huh? And then you can even feel all warm and fuzzy for helping me out. And there's something in it for you, right? Because if we fought for real, no way my servant could hold back. Hell, I'll even throw in some of the prize money I'll win. All I want is the title anyway. Come on, is this a great idea or a great idea? Friends helping each other out and all that jazz. I reject that. You really want to fight me, huh? You're a freaking idiot. I feel sorry for you. All this new power at your disposal is giving you an inflated ego. Hey, servant, why don't you try talking some sense into the head of your stupid master? You're so kind for extending the gift of your friendship to a moron like this, master. But how dare you speak about me like that? You're just a servant. Ha, they have a point, master. Hey, whose side are you on? Your side, of course. You paid me, so I'll fight ably by your side. Letting them throw the match would not satisfy either of us. I dislike giving less than my full effort. Let your winning instincts take over. Everything's better if you fight for it. Food, women, victory. Besides, we're villains. That means if nothing else, we're allowed to be splashy. If you're gonna be a villain, might as well be flamboyant as you please. Don't hold back. I'm not a villain. Don't call me that, you evil woman. Ha, temper, little one. You got big balls for being such a tiny man. I admire that. Hey, stop. I said stop. Don't pat my head, you baboon. And you reek of alcohol. They're perfect for each other. I know masters and servants are paired by compatibility. Will their chemistry be constructive in battle? The elevator rumbles to a halt. This must be where we're going. Oh no, I'm rotating. How am I supposed to defeat Shinji while rotating? Yeah, no, two foxes together is an incredibly terrifying combination. I was going to spare your life if you surrendered. But since everybody insists, I'll show you the vast difference in our abilities until you cry for mercy. Once Eldrax Kulvaren makes Swiss cheese out of you, it'll be too late. Once this is over, we'll never have to see that jerk again. Right, Master? The battle might be over so fast that I won't get to show off. Wait for round 2, then. All bark and no bite, right? That's what they say, isn't it? Well, that's you. I'm gonna humiliate you so bad that after this game, you'll never crawl out of your mom's basement. Oh, so your goal isn't just victory, but humiliation. What a greedy little boy you are, Shinji. Very well. I'll bring the rope for you to truss them up. Tie them to the mast or whatever your little heart desires. Don't even think about going easy on them, Eldrak. They should have backed down when they could. Huh, mercy isn't in my vocabulary. I have a thirst for the finer things in life, and that's all I care for. I may not always have good fortunes, but with humans or bombs, there's a certain fatal inevitability to life. Now, are you ready to go for broke? It's time to splurge. Live or die, but... Yeah. Let's see how this goes. Oh no. Or not? What? Oh, they're using a skill there. I'll block it just in case. Basically the skill I forgot to equip, yeah. Well, actually, no, he used Shock. The skill that I forgot to equip was Hack, which would have blocked Shock. I'm a little bit worried that I'm burning through my mana too quickly. Ow. Very ow. What else am I gonna use it on? My mentality is... if I get a tell before her Noble Phantasm, I might be able to cancel her Noble Phantasm. Oh, Noble Phantasms are once per fight? Good to know. I got 2 casts left. Caster's MP is just shy of 3. Wait, no, I messed that up. I had a number of incredibly deep thoughts there, but they were the wrong thoughts. Want a tip about action economy? Sure. Oh no. Oh, that's that, I suppose. Not even close. Alright, they're using a skill. If you're not planning to use support in a turn, may as well throw in a healing item, because why not? Makes sense. I'm used to items being their, like, own action.
習どころじゃないかもね。
何言ってるんだ。それでも僕のサーバントか。
So the only skill that I've seen her use so far is to boost her stats. But I see that icon up there, which I presume means that her buff is still in effect. So I wonder if that's her renewing it or doing something else. Also the cannons, I thought you said that she could only do that once. Or was that not her Noble Phantasm? Oh no. I thought that was her Noble Phantasm. I am in danger. Well. Alright. Let's see what happens. I forgot to heal. But it didn't matter, I'm very good at this game. Okay, so it's looking like Culver and Cannons I can't really do anything about. So I just have to make sure to stay above 150 health. 150-ish health. Aside, I like that little flip that Drake does. Ow, my bones. Okay, there's the Noble Phantasm. In hindsight, I probably should have gone for the full heal. I really should have gone for the full heal. I so profoundly should have gone for the full heal. Okay, even blocking that did 300 damage, I don't think I was going to survive that. I'm going to reload and equip the thing that lets me hack. From the moment the command seal burns off my hand, I feel my strength seeping away. No, it's like my very life force is leaking out. Losing the command seal on my hand means that my life will soon be over. It's not just a metaphorical consequence, it's reality. That is a terrifying visual effect. Nice. I didn't know that there was a cutscene when you lost. Pretty sweet graphics. Oh wait, I forgot to tell you something.
生意気なんだよ。
I really hated you. You incompetent piece of trash. I can't believe you stood up to me. Bye bye, loser. Nothing makes me happier than never having to see your ugly face again. My final moments are couched in his raucous laughter. As much as I want to talk back, I no longer have the strength to open my mouth. My vision's clouding up. Then everything goes black. So yeah, I should heal before the Noble Phantasm. Like, not just block, I should heal, like, the turn before. I really want to keep that heal, so... I'll live with one less heal because blocking those skills is probably worth more healing potency than actually healing. Is my mentality at the very least. If nothing else, I want to blue ball Shinji. Can I skip this cutscene? Is he just healing every time? Good to know. That does make sense, though. If I run out, I just need to buy more. Won't know unless I try. Excuse me, that's some bull. Did you forget you never got the best of me at school? Like, ever? How many times do you plebes have to be reminded that you'll never be on the level of a genius like me? But I guess I better get used to it since nobody here could defeat me. Gotta hear this from me? No thank you.
なんだかね。
You really want to fight me, huh? You're a freaking idiot. If I had listened to it, I could have been like, I'm repulsed by you. Alright, we'll do this again. And we'll do better this time. Something I find kind of interesting is under the servant cards, it was like type 0x0004 for rider and 0006 for caster.
ちょっと可愛いからって調子に乗りやがって口の減らないサーバントだな本当
That implies that there are up to 10,000 classes. Okay, I think she's going to use her skill first, so I'm going to do break, attack, guard. And see how that goes. Wasn't the number of classes but their ID within their class? Oh, interesting.
こいつはやばいね。
I thought it was the ID of the class itself.
こんなのまぐれさ。
Also, I'm not really thinking about it consciously, but I kind of feel like I got her number in terms of like her attack patterns.
本当に金にしか興味がないんだな。
I might be entirely full of crap. I'm entirely full of crap. I am so full of crap. I got everything there wrong that I could have.
攻める時に思いっきり踏んだくるのが私の流儀さ。
Nope, yeah, this is right. I almost forgot. Wait, isn't hack supposed to prevent that? Why didn't hack work?
もうクズと消えな。
Oh wait, is hack enemy skill not enemy code?
やられました。
I might have misinterpreted what the skill did.
決まってますけどね。さあ。 右も左もわからぬご主人様をなぶった罰、特盛りでお返しします。覚悟し
Alright,
ろ。
she's gonna buff first.
ちょっと可愛いからって。
Skill, not code. Gotcha. I thought it was code.
口の減らないサーバントだな、本当。
Okay, bad read on my part.
よく燃えますね。こいつはやばいね。
Oh, really nice 172 hit.
降参かい？身ぐるみよこすんなら見逃してやろうじゃないか。
お前、
Stun against attack.
本当に金にしか興味がないんだな。
Okay, for some reason in my mind, Ice only did like 150. I was like, okay, maybe I want to prioritize using fire. But I guess they're equivalent. Yeah.
やばいね。破ります。負ける気がしません。
Does it stun them on the turn that the skill activates? I think it probably would. Okay, so break is the thing to use when I'm... Whoops. Break is the thing to use when I'm doing that. Oh yeah, blocking her buff would be pretty nice. I can do one more skill against her attack. And then I want to save one on the off chance that I can block her Noble Phantasm with it. Is she just gonna keep trying to buff herself? Is this kind of funny if so? Did I forget to hack that? I probably like backed into it and then forgot to reapply it. If I stop, I can do 3 hacks or 2 heals. Or I could do 1 of each. Given the threat of the Noble Phantasm on the horizon, I want to have healing as an option. His code isn't that big of a deal. Wait, the shock stunned me. Is it just an auto stun or does it stun on a guard specifically? That's probably Culverin Cannon. Nope, it's just not a stun. Oh, I can block skills. Okay, I thought that I couldn't. Okay, she's gonna try to buff again. But I really want that heal in my back pocket, so I'll just punish it like that. See how that goes.
ったかね。
飛んできた。聞いてください。ご苦労様。
ありゃ、ケツに火がついたか。こいつは世界一周どころじゃないかもね。
何言ってるんだ。それでも僕のサーバントか。
ガメ
感謝です。眠ります。聞きませんか。
攻撃よ。
I get the feeling that I'm gonna have like a much easier time with boss fights once my... Ow. Once my MP pool stretches a little bit further.
ご主人様。感謝です。何のお返しです。
Still, I am wearing her down, so that's nice.
さすがに見え見えだったかね。
やっちゃいます。
We've almost got her down to triple digit health.
行くものは90をですよ、マスター。
She is going to buff. So we might as well punish that with a break.
感謝です。ご苦労様。
Play it safe, get the extra turn.
聞いてください。
こんなのまぐれさ。
やっちゃいます。
Okay, Carnival Phantasm isn't coming.
シンジ、そろそろ勝ちに行っていいかい。
ああ、見せてやれよ、エルドラゴン。僕の力のほどってやつをさ。
If I could see what was coming on turn 5. She's got her buff up already, so she probably doesn't need to reapply it. If I can successfully predict what she does, it'll cancel her Noble Phantasm, unless it's a guard, which she might just use specifically so I can't do that. I'm gonna assume that it's a guard, so that I can't just cancel her Noble Phantasm. And if it isn't a guard and I die, then it's information for the next time.
バリバリ呪うぞ。
ね
ご苦労様。お返しです。
え、さすがに見え見えだったかね。
飛んできた。
Do I have enough HP to live? Yes, I do. See? Oh, that was an attack.
私の名前を
I could have canceled her Noble Phantasm with the ice spell.
エルドラゴン、太陽を落とした女ってな。ラム酒より効いた。こりゃ足腰立たないかも。
って酔っ払ってんのかよ、お前。
I did not block that one, unfortunately.
彫像の出来上がりです
But she didn't block this one, so it's fair.
100里を行かない90をですよマスター
She's going to buff. Probably... I'm gonna assume go for a break. Caster can't use magic anymore, so it's down to reads.
感謝です派手に仕掛け出しようか頑張ります
Not good. Is good. Is good. Could be worse. I don't have enough MP for a hack. Get broken. Get bonked.
攻撃用意もうクズと消えな
Get wrecked. Ow.
希望法はまだ遠いね
Oops. Three more hits should do it.
もうクズと消えな
Alma bones. They're fragile. Two more hits. Oh no.
やられました
We're going to take a 5-minute break. Please use this time to refill your beverage, go to the bathroom, anything that would take you approximately 5 minutes. I'll see you shortly. I return. I would say that I was less salty, but I wasn't salty to begin with, believe it or not. I actually enjoy difficult JRPG battles.
さーて追っ始めるかね。右も左もわからぬご主人様を殴った罰と曇りでお返しします。覚悟しろワカメ。
No buffing for you.
ちょっと可愛いからって調子に乗りやがって。口の減らないサーバントだな、本当。
Wait, did she just call Tamamo cute? I wasn't paying attention to who was speaking. There shall be no buffing of your stats.
お前、本当に金にしか興味がないんだな。
Hack is really expensive. Then again, I can still use it, and not using it wouldn't give me an extra heal, so I may as well use it. I can't do anything with the guards, so I won't. Did I forget to stun again? Oh well. I have the budget for one more stun. I could just use it later. He's going to stun Tamamo there, and I can't really do anything about it. Or not. He's going to lower my luck stat. But guarding was still the right call. He's bludgeoned her with a mirror. Yeah, no, floating accessories is a really, really nice aesthetic in general. Like, floating swords are really cool, like having like birds flying around you is really nice. Flying lights. Okay, stun. Break her while she's stunned. Attack expecting a break. Guard expecting an attack. Attack expecting a break. Guard break. And heal because I probably got something wrong during that sequence. Wait, did I not hack her again? don't think I forgot to. One code or one item. Oh. That explains it.
考えといてな。
Okay. Well, I got that one wrong. Not a big deal, though.
彫像の出来上がりです。
こいつはやばいね。
Definitely not thinking about how narrowly I lost the last one and how even a small optimization would have resulted in my victory.
こんなのまぐれさ。
感謝です。ご苦労様開始です。
Oh, nice crit. Thank you, Caster.
稼げるときに思いっきり踏んだくるのが私の流儀さ。
見ていてください。今すぐ敵面。
Nope, that was not correct.
返します。死んでください。
I am currently giving more than I'm getting, but she has a lot more to give.
やっぱ人の世は儚いものですね。
But I've also got a pocket full of ethers, so it works out in my favor. And I will not use an item so that my code cast doesn't get cancelled.
バリバリ呪うぞ。
None of that. Get hit. Get hit. Get frozen.
経典を下せ。
こいつはやばいね。
死んでください。
Okay, so one potential downside of using...
ケツに火がついたか。こいつは世界一周どころじゃないかもね。
何言ってるんだ。それでも僕のサーバントか。
One potential downside of using skills is that I lose the extra turn that I get if I get 3 correct reads in a row. Even if it is a skill that, like, counters a specific type of thing. Which is just something to keep in mind.
見ていてください。派手に使い切るとしようか。破ります。ご苦労様。
I'd rather have a second heal than block that stat up.
飛んできた。感謝です。
A second really powerful heal, I should clarify.
負ける気がしません。
Okay, he's going to stun her there. I'm sensing her cannons here. Oh, loss of luck. At least I called this count.
ないものですね。
No, I mean, I called the Culverin cannons. But resisting the debuff is kind of cool. Okay. Shinji might actually try to debuff me again here. No, that'd be a code cast. She's not going to use her own skill, so... Let's try this.
頑張りますね。感謝です。
Ow.
選抜的面
攻撃よーい。もうクズと消えな。
Okay, I didn't call the second Culverin cannons. Or the bullet to the cranium.
シンジ、そろそろ勝ちに行っていい。
This time she's guarding, that's unfortunate.
見せてやれよエルドラゴン。僕の力のほどってやつをさ。
And I can't use a code and an item in the same turn, so this is a really awkward spot to be in. All I can do is hope that this is enough. Okay, we're going in with full health. It's something. I basically just have to hit the other end with over half health.
さすがに見え見えだったかね。
Which it looks like I have, so that's something.
時間だよ。嵐の王、亡霊の群れ、ワイルドハントの始まりだ。ラムシより効いた。こりゃ足腰立たないかも。
酔っ払ってるのかよお前。
Okay. She's gonna buff herself. No point in not going all out at this point.
見ていてください。
派手に使い切りとしようか。
破ります。感謝です。
当店よ砕け。
こいつはやばいね。
死んでください。
100里を行く者は90をですよマスター。
One or two more turns, I should have this. Unless something goes horribly wrong, I think just I have the numbers to beat her
頭
now.
のいい勝ち方っていうのはこういうこと。
You fool, I'm a fox. I can't get less lucky.
死んでください。
Ignore the absolute ass whooping that I just received.
土俵際ですご主人様。
Okay, Okay, he's probably gonna either retry the luck thing or... Doesn't matter. I'll stun against her attack, which will stop her from using her cannons. Oh no, my luck. Anyway. Oh, this will do it too.
やばいね
Because now she's stunned.
死んでください
I did it.
いいのもらっちまったみたいだ
Thank you for the head pats. Oh, foolish Shinji. You weren't even worth a level. That's what you amount to in the end. What the hell? How did my servant get defeated? No matter how you look at it, I'm the best at everything. I can't lose in the first round. It's your fault, Eldrock. This happened because you suck. Huh? Flogging a waterlogged sailor, are we? It won't reverse your fortunes, Master. If you got the energy to talk back, then go fight. There's no way I'm losing this. I don't think that's been happening. Did you forget that I've been shot in the heart? I'm going to disappear. Say what? You think you can run away and leave me here? I lost because of you.
やれやれ
My fault? Perhaps. Or it could have been carelessness, or a lack of tenacity, luck, ability, etc. Well, whatever. The fortune is fickle and fate is what we make of it. We lost for a reason. We might be strong, but we didn't have what it takes to win. Why are you making it sound like somebody else's problem? I did what I was supposed to. I'm the best. It wasn't supposed to go like this. You ruined everything by becoming my servant. Useless. Damn it. I can't believe I lost. This game sucks. Sucks.
哀れですね
Master, let's leave this filth and go back to your room already. When we get back, will you pat me on the head for a job well done? Yes, I will. Hey, wait, hey. I've got an idea. How about you declare that I won the battle? Because, you just won this battle by accident. There's a 100% chance that you'll lose in the second round, but I'll win it for sure. Think about it. Isn't it better for one of us to keep winning than for you to lose in the next round? Wait, I said wait. Can't you see the equation? I'm saying I'll share the Holy Grail with you.
やれやれ
Cut it out, Shinji. You've lost and you know it. You can't change what happened. Shut up. We lost because of you. What makes you think you have the right to act so bossy? Damn it. You may have won this one game, but don't get a big head over it. In real life, I'm still a champion. Listen, when I go home, I'm gonna figure out who you really are and... What the hell's going on? My body's disappearing? I've never logged out like this. Shinji lets out a desperate cry as his arms, legs, and torso gradually fizzle into blackness. Losers die in the Holy Grail War. As a master, you should have known that, Shinji. What? Die? But just our avatars get erased, right? There's no way you can die in a virtual world.
なめてんのかい
Yes, you lose, you die. This is a war, not a game. Most everyone who joins this war ends up dead. The sole survivor is the only one who can go home alive. What? No way. This isn't funny. But it's a tournament, so it's a game, right? Right? Why isn't this stopping? Do something. Isn't a servant supposed to help their master? If it was easy to break the rules, they wouldn't have created them in the first place. But, well, The good and the bad both are sent off to another world in the end. It's nothing to complain about. Acting like you know so much, aren't you ashamed at all? First you lose and now this? Am I ashamed? Of course I am. I'm so disgusted with myself that I could throw up. But remember what I told you when we made our contract, little boy? Be prepared, because a villain's final moments are laughably miserable. His servant gives a hearty laugh even as her body is being erased by the system. Considering the things you've done, this isn't such a bad death. Just let yourself go, Shinji. And you folks over there, let's hear some laughter, huh? It's sad when a clown doesn't get a laugh. May the rest of your journey go well. I'd like it if you ended up stronger than me. In life, I fought against military ships. It's against my nature to enjoy fighting weaker opponents. Yeah, no, she's a servant. She's not only died for the first time just now. She just goes back to the Throne of Heroes. As she turned a forced smile my way, the female pirate disappeared. She was a great navigator and the first person to circumnavigate the world, and she went out laughing. Now that she's gone, Shinji must know what his fate is. Hey, who gave you permission to disappear like that? You've got to help me. Don't leave me. Oh God, then you help me. If it weren't for you, I wouldn't be in this situation right now. You owe me. No, I'm disappearing. Didn't we used to be friends? Help me. I'm really disappearing. Why? Why does it feel like I'm gonna die in real life, too? What the hell? This is crazy. Help, why aren't you helping me? I'm only 8 years old. What? What? Of all the things to come out of his mouth, that was not one that I expected. I don't want to die yet. Well then, that doesn't justify his behavior, but it certainly explains it. He's gone. The person known as Shinji Mattel has been erased from existence. The only thing that he's left behind is me, the victor. And so, round one of the Holy Grail War comes to a close. The fight is over. I have won, and Shinji is lost. And so, Shinji will meet death. Can it be true? I know what I saw, but it doesn't feel real. Has his life been lost forever, just because I won? Without any explanation or greater meaning? It appears that the first round is now over. I wonder how long I stood there, dumbfounded, when I finally came to. Rin Tosaka was staring at me. Even though Shinji was the one who chose to fight you, he's the one who ended up dead. The reigning game champion of Asia is defeated. The moron didn't have a clue how to fight for his life. Such is the fate of any wizard who treats the Holy Grail War like a game. A pathetic way to die, no? I automatically opened my mouth to defend the dead from desecration. This place is a battlefield. What sense is there in exalting somebody who was dealt defeat? The look in her eyes and her words drove home a message. On the field of battle, losers die. It should have been obvious, but apparently not to Shinji and I. The winner of the Holy Grail War can be granted any wish, but there's only one winner. Everybody who enters has wishes and dreams, things they desire to have at any cost. Things worth dying for. You don't seem to have regained any of your memory yet. It's better that way. To lack a motive, that is. But you should at least be mentally prepared. If you're not ready to kill or be killed, it'd be better to go hide under a rock. No, I'm ready to kill people. I've killed before. I'll do it again. Right. As long as you mean it. Rin is right about everything. Don't let her hear you say that. She'll be insufferable forever. Everybody who makes a stand here fights with a strong will. There's not a single one that I could defeat without a hard fight first. I still don't have a reason to fight. I can't even think about killing and being killed until I have some reason to fight. That said, what right do I have to trample other people's dreams? Oh, she's Evie. Do I get a head pat button? She literally consented. Onto the Golden Hind, Golden Stag, and Eventide Tempest. Oh, her luck was really good. Rider of the Storm, Settler of the Stars. This noble phantasm is Ryder's ace in the hole and forms the basis of her day-to-day life. With her flagship, the Golden Hind, at the fore, a vast flotilla of smaller craft expand ever outward and exterminate her enemies with overwhelming firepower. Its attributes contain vestiges of not only the fleet that eventually defeated the mighty Spanish Armada, but also the stories involving the Golden Stag and the Eventide Tempest that had spread throughout the whole of Europe. The Eventide Tempest is the encapsulation of all storms from blizzards to cyclones, which manifest in the imagination of men as beasts and soldiers, saviors and monsters. Depending on who's speaking, the leader of these apparitions ranges from a fallen King Arthur to the Norse god Odin, to the first murderer of man, Cain. In England, it is believed that Frances Drake rides the endless storm, despite the fact that the role assigned to her is usually given to malevolent figures of history and myth. Rider on the Storm compels those who serve her to do as she commands. As the ability to lead is essential in her position, this unique skill also has an effect on charisma and military tactics. This unique ability is given to those heroes whose exploits became turning points in human history. Any difficult voyage and insurmountable challenge cease to be impossible and become events to be realized. I saw a seam on Castor's shoulder, and now I'm not going to be able to unsee it. In the Fate First fans, Drake found a holy grail just by messing around at sea and getting lucky. That's really funny. A journey without a destination. A voyage at sea with no map. What awaits after drifting lost is only a miserable death. And yet, you draw sustenance from fish, memorize the pilgrimage of the stars, and upon nameless shores, we start as novice navigators, but rudderless boats never find the Grail. Second week, I'm not weak, I'm strong. RIP 64 people. I feel ripped apart to the core. There's Shinji's death, there's what Rin said. Rin's right. I know it's logical, but emotionally I can't deal with it. Unable to let it pass unnoticed, my servant talks to me. Huh? Who cares about stuff like that? Needing a purpose to be strong, needing resolve to be legitimate? That all sounds like lies to me. You didn't need to know anything about yourself to allow me to be of use to you. You can just go on instinct, even with the big stuff like ideals. That's what you've done so far. That's why you're a fighter. Like him. You're the kind of person who's never crushed under the weight of responsibility. So please don't say things like that. You'll die if you lose. You can't disappear, Master. Alright, I'll keep doing my best, even if I don't know why just yet. After all, I've won once, and I need to keep winning. Right as I leave the classroom, I hear an electronic noise from my portable terminal. The next combatants will be announced on the second floor bulletin board. I should hurry to the second floor bulletin board. I'll play to Caster first. Oh, she's sleepy. I actually like that you can't bother her when she's like this. Just as before, my name is listed next to another on a sheet on the bulletin board. My name is listed first, and then Master Dan Blackmore, Battleground 2nd Chimeric Lunar Sea. I have no clue who that is, so my heart is not struck with fear. If that had said, like, Rin Tosaka, I'd be scared. Oh, it's the guy from last week. Huh. So you're the one who'll be my next opponent. An elderly gentleman is standing next to me. His hair is pure white, and his face weathered with the marks of aging. But though he's clearly aged, he doesn't seem the least bit frail. If I had to describe the way he wore his years, I'd say it was like a tree's rings. His scars have become a solid core and tough bark. It's impossible to see his age as a weakness. You're green. Whatever you might think, you lack experience. That you've let your opponent's appearance shake your resolve is proof enough of inexperience. And your eyes, they are lost. You're beyond hopeless. Entering the battlefield in that state will prove disastrous. Master, don't let what that grumpy old codger said bother you. Because whatever you choose to do is absolutely positively right, Master. You've never lost. Geez, doesn't he know that old soldiers ought to get kicked off the horse and left behind? Wait, is that the saying? She's speaking lightly. I guess she doesn't feel as overwhelmed as I do. Not only is he skilled, but he's courageous and insightful. His words shot clean through my ego. Can I win against this man? But if I lose, then I'll be the one facing death. After my opponent is revealed, I recall something. I think of the girl who gave me advice when I didn't know left from right. Rin Tosaka. Maybe she's on the rooftop again. I should check later to see if she's there. Oh, the guy who hung out here is gone. I wonder if he's dead. I don't want to believe it. The people we eliminate, do they really die? Am I wrong? They don't really die, do they? Is that you, Ariel? I guess you advanced too. You know, half the familiar faces around here are gone now that the first trial is over. I wonder if you and I will fight given enough time. I wouldn't really call it a fight. I'd win. Oopsie. Oopsie. I, of all people, forgot to offer some well-deserved congratulations. Allow me to congratulate you on advancing out of the first round. Although our enemy thought the Holy Grail War was just a game, he was a very powerful magus. And an 8-year-old. But my master was able to defeat him. Of course, I expected nothing less than victory. Thank you for the hydrate. All we need to do is keep going just as we are.
ち残ったんですから、倒した相手について悩むのはなしですよ。
Also, we managed to survive. With that said, there's no reason to dwell on your former opponent, right? No?
まだ少ししかお仕えしていませんが、ご主人様の人となりは感じ取れます。
Although we've only been together for a short time, I know exactly what kind of person you are. Tamamo, you're looking in your mirror, but you're not
あま
wrong.
りお一人で背負い込まないでくださいね。
So, don't feel like you have to suffer alone in silence, alright? Oh, Mr. Kenji, welcome. I just beat Shinji. She shot me in the face several times, but I persevered. Let's see what we got now. Yeah, I've already got these. I can stun nearby enemies on the field, which is kind of interesting. This cures status ailments, which, given that I didn't really know that those existed, I should probably save up for that. Oh, is that passive? It costs MP? No, it's not passive then. Okay. Okay, I'll save up and I'll get this aromatic wood. Oh, what about consumables? I didn't check those. Okay, consumable to get rid of the same things. Still nothing to restore Tamamo's MP. What was that? Well, I tend to eat a lot when stressed out, like now. If I don't somehow manage to stay calm, I won't survive even the easiest of battles. Congratulations, Ariel. I honestly didn't expect you to come out on top. Sorry about the lack of faith, but to survive the next round, you'll need to get even stronger. Be sure to buy everything you'll think you need for the trials coming in the week ahead. I will say, people dying will probably make it really easy to stay on top of dialogue as the weeks go on. Fewer people to check in on. I heard about your opponent in the second round. He's a decorated soldier, although I believe he's retired now. He's a sniper from a kingdom that is allied, whether they want it or not, with the Harway plutocracy. Things like crawling over a mile or sniping an enemy commander are par for the course for him. Get it? He's of a completely different caliber than your first round opponent. Sheesh, you really are pathetic. Your memories haven't returned and you're weak on top of it. I don't want to preach, but without memories, without your reason to fight, you're dead in the water. The ratio of put down to advice is kind of wonky there. I do get that Rin says I have a handicap. The Holy Grail is won by individual motivation. To lack the core of that motivation is a problem. Only soldiers fight solely out of obligation. For the rest of us, we need to keep our eyes on a prize. You're not a strong-willed person or a soldier. By now, you should know that that's a weakness. Even if you got the strongest noble phantasm out there, he'll still make quick work of you. Oh, do I unlock that this week? That'd be kinda cool. What's that confused look for? I'm talking about noble phantasms. Don't tell me you don't know. It's like King Arthur's Excalibur. A noble phantasm is a power that makes your servant a servant. Noble phantasm? Makes my servant a servant? I do believe my questions rendered Rin Tosaka speechless. You don't have a noble phantasm? That would mean you aren't making full use of your servant's powers, and yet you defeated Eldarak? And here I thought you relied on a really potent noble phantasm to defeat Eldarak. Huh. I might have to rethink my opinion of you. But more and more I'm getting the feeling that something's very off about you. I mean, your memories didn't return after prelims and you can't use your noble phantasm either. You're a troublesome individual, you know that? Maybe a bug damaged your personal data when you exited the prelims. Possibly your magic circuit isn't functioning right. In any case, you have to fix the issue. Meanwhile, you'd better keep using your servant and updating their alteration of the soul. You might be able to use their noble phantasm if you strengthen your bond with your servant. The Seraph is supposed to treat all masters equally. If the Seraph sees that you can't use your noble phantasm, it will take corrective action. One more thing, defeating an enemy isn't an invitation to forget that enemy ever existed. It's helpful to know about who you fought, so take the time to look over your matrix. I see the new info pop up. Oh, here we are. So, you made it through the first round, Ariel. Congratulations on your survival. The only ways to be released from the Holy Grail War are to win or be defeated. Still just the multimedia room. The fact that it's got a pop-up makes me certain that it'll have some use later. Oh, you advanced too? Congratulations. Can't rest on your laurels, though. There's way too much war left. That black light must be a protocol strong enough to erode the digital brain of the Master of Duchess. Just seeing it in action is scary enough. I don't want to experience it myself if I can help it. Don't walk up to me like you want to talk. You won your first round, you know how serious things are. My only objective is to annihilate everybody save myself. I heard a couple people lost by default because they couldn't get their triggers. I'm prepared to die in a fight, but to shuffle off the mortal coil due to poor preparation? Ew. You may have won once, but you can't rest on your laurels here. Do not become complacent, lest you be denied glory when next you fight. May you continue to experience the sweet ecstasy that only victory can provide. Congratulations on winning the first round. 6 more rounds to go before the Holy Grail is yours. May the Holy Grail continue to illuminate your path. I am so glad I'm not you right now, Ariel. I would not want to fight Sir Dan Blackmore. That master's a seasoned veteran. He'll take you to task. Pardon me, but that old man on the first floor is your next opponent, isn't that right? I happened to look at him and he glared at me. Your opponent's a mean guy. My opponent in the first round was so nervous that he never stood a chance of surviving. It made me realize that there is no next time in this war. It's pretty terrifying. I'll double check caster just in case talking to people made her say things. Yeah, no, winning a fight, like a tight battle, is the best feeling. So, where are we off to now? Realize that I will come to wherever you summon me. I would gladly follow you into the very depths of Yomi, Master. I've spoken to them already. What is the matter? Did what that brazen girl said worry you? That's right. This smiling girl is a servant. One just as capable of displaying incredible powers. Now that I'm a master, of course I can't avoid my curiosity about this noble phantasm thing. Anytime you want to see my noble phantasm, just ask. It takes the shape of my heroic legend. Using my noble phantasm will expose my identity, so you'd better be not be careless with it. I understand how a great warrior's tactics and tools could telegraph their identity to a wise master. It'll be most advantageous if I wait as long as possible to use the noble phantasm. The computer beeps, which ends the conversation for now. I'll learn Caster's identity in due time. She says I'll know eventually, so I don't think it's right for me to keep questioning. The primary cipher key has been generated. A trial, huh? Right, if I don't acquire both triggers, I won't be able to enter the battle. Looks like we have a task to do. Let's complete it as quick as we can, Master. Yeah, I don't know if the other Masters are equally recalcitrant, but Tamamo might be a little bit ashamed of how her legend ended. Seriously though, I thought I was mentally prepared for this, but shit just got real. I mean, tomorrow we'll be putting our lives on the line. It's kill or be killed, you know? If my servant was there with me, there's no way we would have lost, but once we finished the first round, it was so surreal. I still feel like I'm dreaming. I hope this virtual illness thing heals itself, otherwise who knows what'll happen to me. Talk about dodging a bullet, my opponent was disqualified after failing to get both triggers. Here you go. Healing supplies. Wish you the best of luck, too. Whoops. You and I, we're both going to be taking the lives of others, huh? We both have taken the lives of others. Of course, there's a pretty good chance that ours will get taken as well. Cheery thought, huh? I wonder if maybe I can talk to the other girl now. Used to the alterations, are you? Good. Your servants should be closer to what they once were. They've been weakened by their master's rank. You better get them back to full strength ASAP. In a world of oddities, Toko speaking with the lowly master is the oddest. Must be the e-cigs. Exactly. No coffee, no tobacco, and I'm forced to spend my days with a mouth-breathing imbecile. Only the insane could enjoy being trapped here. I can't wait to finish here and ditch this body. Toko Alzaki continues her tirade, but there's something odd about her choice of words. And what exactly does she mean by ditch this body, anyway? Did I mumble? Once a magus enters the Seraph, they can't leave until they get the Holy Grail. But I'm not a master, meaning that I'm pretty much trapped here unless I take drastic measures. Such as create a version of myself that'll self-destruct once my business in the Seraph is done. I see what she means, but her resolve is beyond my ability to comprehend. Ignore her. She's just a twisted degenerate who showers what little emotion she has on her dolls. The difference between her and her copies are minuscule. Think the difference between genius and... Anyway, just take everything she says with a boatload of salt. So, up for an alteration now? Can I do anything? No, I cannot. Also, I just noticed that the next skill was called Spirit Theft. If that's something that, like, siphons MP, that makes me very happy. I'll find out eventually, though, what it does. What the? Ariel, is that really you? Did you actually win the round? No way. I mean, Shinji was a total dirtbag, but his hacking skills should have been enough to crush you. Seriously, though, I thought that you'd be one of the first to fall. To think that you're not dead yet. Did I say that out loud? Oh man, my bad. I shouldn't have said that to your face. Anyway, it was obvious you won, otherwise I wouldn't be here talking to you, right? Have you seen the bulletin board yet? You know, where they tell you who your next opponent is? The minute I saw who I had to face next, my mind went totally blank. Seriously, total shutdown. I guess the old saying, karma can be a fickle mistress, still holds true even here. Oh, do they have to fight each other? That old guy over there, he seems to be arguing with someone. He's obviously upset about something, but he's kind of freaking me out, you know? I feel a presence near the entrance of the arena and crouch down almost instinctively. It's the old man I'd spoken to earlier, Dan, with his servant more than likely by his side. I didn't check outside, I know. I like starting with the rooftop and then doing floor by floor, ending with outside. I've just learned the identity of our next opponent. Though young, they did survive the next round. So be on your guard always, and I will not tolerate you acting solely on your gut feelings. Yeah, I get it. I don't care who my opponent is. Our only goal is their death. And anyway, they've already killed once, have they not? Anyone who made it through the first round is worthy of a little respect, or is that just me? Your arrogance will be the death of us. I need you to obey my commands if we're to survive. No more acting on your own like the first round. Winning battles is meaningless if we lose the war. Do you understand me? I will not tolerate your insubordination a second time. I got it. Jeez, old man, you can be a real pain in the ass sometimes. Oh, look at the girly man. But the skinny ones are usually the most dangerous for some reason. More impressive by far is the master. He's obviously an experienced soldier. That punk from round 1 was a joke. This old warhorse is going to be much more of a challenge. I've always been a military nut, but I never dreamed that I'd get to fight in a war. When I defeated my enemy, they actually died. I thought this was supposed to be a video game. I was lucky to win my first round. I need to get serious or things are gonna get ugly. Next time my opponent will be stronger, and that's fine. Oh, you're advanced. You've advanced. I guess now we'll find out if it was beginner's luck that you defeated Shinji. In any case, congratulations. Yeah, no, this seems to be the chapter where, like, a lot of people are getting it. Alright, let's save it there. My throat is really starting to hurt. We're gonna call it there for the night. I hope you... Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it each and every time. Next stream is going to be on Monday. The game is going to be Metroid Prime. The next time I'm streaming this game in particular is going to be next Sunday. I hope you have an absolutely wonderful night, and I hope to see you again. Good night.